Everybody, listen up. No more questions about surfing, curling, no more shuttlecock question.
Contestants, how you doing? Welcome to our show. Why don't you tell me how many people...
Checking the mic. Yep, I'll be here all week, thank you. Huh? Talkie Talkerson? Come on, let's go.
Hello, people. How you doing? My name's Cookie. Welcome to our show here. How many people are going to be playing the game?
My father is...
All right, player one, how about typing your name in for me now? Okay, player two, how about you?
Corey, I'm still looking...
Player two, let me recap what I already told you. Type your name in.
Here's Grand Central.
One other thing. Are you looking for a set? Okay, got it. Hold on a second. Come on, let's get going. No, come on! What the hell are you looking at? I said go!
Okay, we need a category. Your pick, player two.
We're number one! We're number one!
And this category is no hot dogs, but terrific cookies. Okay, $2,000 is coming your way if you get this one. All right, let's get this ball rolling. All right, your local brownie troop has a champion tetherball team. Because of its history of stealing browns, which city should you avoid if you want to keep your brownie team? No, player two, you're getting screwed. Make the most of it. The Baltimore Orioles used to be the St. Louis Browns, and the Baltimore Ravens used to be the Cleveland Browns. So, Troop 529 would probably end up being called the Storks or the Pelicans or some other dumb bird name. Touché, player one. Category, player two, let's do it.
Down! Question two!
Here's the category. Androgyny and a 300 game. All right, $3,000 is riding on this one. All right, get yourself set. It's time. Of the following Pro Bowl player one, it's in your hands now. Junie McMahon's a two-time winner of the BPAA U.S. Open, and there's no truth to the rumor he was wearing a muumuu when he won. Player two, if you want it, it's yours. It's in your... Connie's all man with very big balls. Yes. And here's the right answer. Marion Ladewig's one of the most successful female bowlers ever. And surprisingly, Nike hasn't even picked her up for a shoe contract. Player...
Ooh, right in the threes. That's gotta hurt.
Three. Here's your category. PC football. This question's worth $2,001 bills. Ready on the trigger? Pull. If author Alex Haley decided to write a book called Football Roots and trace the history of the Washington Redskins, where would his investigation take him? Cleveland, Boston, New York, or Providence? You know, there's one thing I learned about defeat. It sucks. Player one, it's yours if you want it. Well, in case you're curious about the correct answer, before they moved to Washington, Boston was the home of the Redskins. And with a name like Redskins, it's good to see that racial sensitivity has found a home in our nation's capital. Player one, choose a category. This one's gonna be fantastically boring. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, imagine the crime-fighting team, the Fantastic Four, has some extra time on their hands, so they logically start a curling team. In an attempt to clean house, the thing curls the stone too hard and it shatters. According to the rules of curling, what must the Fantastic Curling Four do? Continue with the largest remaining fragment, fashion a new stone from sticks and paper, forfeit the match, or use a stone of the opponent's choosing. Go for it. You call that an answer, sports fan? In the event of a broken stone, the team must continue with the largest remaining piece.
Yeah!
Unfortunately for the thing, the largest stone fragment in sight is him. Poor thing. Uh-oh, Wes Musrich climb more.
It's time for a Liquor Piss Stone.
Your category for this gibberish question is Vanity Pictures. $5,000 is the opening value for this gibberish question. Okay, now remember you don't have a lot of time here, so the less time you take, the more money you make. Okay, listen up and tell me what phrase this rhymes with. Set for headshots, mirror. Player 2, it's in your court. Type in your answer and hit return when you're done. Okay. What, did your friends tell you that if you typed this in, I'd start swearing at you and everyone would feel real naughty and then you could all high-five each other and feel real crazy and kooky and then I'd take away your points? Well, consarn it, you freaking player. You better watch your score, you dumb poopy head. No, I didn't say poopy head. I said cocky poo-poo double dog duty icky cootie booger head. Or maybe I should just call you something simple. Something like this. All right, recess is over. Let's get back to the game. What do you say, player 1? Okay, here's the first hint. It's shouted at the ballpark. Well, kill the ump doesn't fit. It's shouted by vendors selling dogs. Get your beagles, toy poodles. They're so hot, they're red. Hot dogs, set for headshots, mirror.
Oh. Yeah, I'd like a foot long, please.
You got it, big boy. What do you say, player 2? How about it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The category behind this question is quit kidding around, mate. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's going to be worth $1,000. Okay, hang tight, put your finger on your buzzer. Here's the question. Which of the following children's games contains the name of a position in Australian football? Ghost in the Graveyard, Red Rover, Freeze Tag, or Duck Duck Goose?
You're it, not.
Let's see what a good player would have answered. Rover is a position in Australian football. And kids, if your rover is red, I'd suggest a little ointment. Old chap. Player 2, pick one.
Under the Rim with question 7.
And the category is something old, something new. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Okay, let's pretend that NFL quarterbacks also worked as wedding consultants. Hey, stranger things have happened. For your wedding to be a success, you need to hire a quarterback who throws great receptions. Because he has the highest career pass rating, who would be the best advisor? Johnny Unitas, Joe Montana, Steve Young, or Milt Plum? As of 1996, Steve Young had the highest career pass rating.
Yeah!
And he knows a great florist. Let's have a category, player 2.
You're 8.
And the category is champagne and oats. The right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. Imagine Mr. Ed has a sexy new neighbor who's a registered thoroughbred. If he's dropping by on New Year's Day, what can he say that he knows will impress her? Happy birthday. I'm glad you get a break this time of year. Nice gray coat, gentlemen. Officially, all registered thoroughbreds turn a year older on January 1st, regardless of when they were actually born.
Yeah!
Then Mr. Ed should say something flattering like, "It doesn't matter, honey. You don't look a day over 3. Player 1, it's up to you. What are we doing?
The German judge gives a
9.
The category, welcome track Cotter. And this one's going to be worth $1,000. Okay, suppose James Buchanan High is desperate for kids to join the track team. If TV Sweat Hogs volunteer for the 4x400 relay and Horshack is designated the anchor man, what does he have to do? Run the first leg of the race, run the second leg of the race, run the final leg of the race? He's running the last leg of the race.
Yeah!
We expect them to win by a rubber hose. Player 1, pick one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The category is Roger. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Okay, coming at you. Heads up. Based on his famous accomplishment in track and field, which of the Roger Bannister was the first person to break the 4-minute mile?
Yeah!
4 minutes. Boy, won't his wife be thrilled? All right, that's 10 questions down. For 10 more, let's go on to round 2. Okay, let me get those screws for you, and oh, there's a pog. Okay, here we go. 1 screw for each of you. All right, we're in round 2 now, so all the questions are going to be worth double the money. Got it? Great. Let's go. Player 1, choose a category.
U-G-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, 11.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. That's a bunch of phooey. And this one's $4,000 for a right answer. Everything in place? Because here she comes. Which name could cartoon crime fighter Hong Kong Phooey adopt to prove he's learned the martial art that's an Olympic sport? Judo Phooey, Ninjutsu Phooey, Taekwondo Phooey, or Kendo Phooey? Judo is an Olympic sport.
Yeah!
He'd never medal in the Olympics, though. He wouldn't be able to bring that cat along to save his ass all the time. Player 1, give me a category. The name of this category is H2. Oh, that feels good. And this is $4,000 here. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Say you're producing an X-rated video about water polo. If you want to name the movie after a scoring play where the ball never leaves the water, what would be the best title? Marco Solo, shoot the wet shot, going down to score, or so hungry they could eat a horse? Go for it. Eat a horse? Well, what kind of polo were you thinking of? Player 1, the ball's in your court. What do you want to do with it? Too bad you didn't pick this. A shot attempted while the ball is in the water is called a wet shot. Gives a brand new meaning to making a big splash. Category Player 2, let's do it.
The thrill of victory, the agony of 13.
The category is Olympian Party Crashers. Okay, swing this one and I'll give you $2,000. Say your neighbors have built a fence to keep you from crashing their cookouts. Fortunately, you're an Olympic track and field star and can use your skills to thwart their plan. What's the name of the high jumping move you can use to clear the fence and crash their parties? The Doonesbury Drop, the Pillsbury Plop, the Fosbury Flop, or the Misty Mountain Hop? Player 2, what do you see? And that would be wrong. The backward flip developed by Olympic high jumper Dick Fosbury is now known as the Fosbury Flop.
Yeah! Ah, no, not again. Hey, watch out for the pool.
Player 1, it's your choice.
Come on, ref. It's falling. 14. 14.
Sit down. The category behind this question is, let's see what's on the other stations. All right, you're going to be pretty good if you get this one. It's worth $6,000. Wipe off your finger and get it ready. Let's get busy. If Wink Martindale... You got to answer it, Player 2. No, part of a racehorse's harness is called the Martindale. But you should be commended on your guessing. Player 1, you want to take this one? Here's what you should have guessed. There's no martingale in soccer. Besides, I don't think any people named Wink are allowed to play soccer, or any other sport for that matter. Okay, we need a category. Your pick, Player 2.
It's question 15. It's question 15.
And the category is Guns N' Roses on Ice. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Imagine this. In an attempt to revitalize their tragically short career, Guns N' Roses decides to take its music to the ice. During their Welcome to Our Jungle of Ice-Capades tour, Axl Rose caps off his performance of Used to Love Her by performing his patented Axl Waxl. What exactly does he do? A backspin move, a figure eight, an overhead lift of slash, or a failed Axl jump? Player one, go nuts! A Waxl is a failed Axl jump. Yeah! And an Axl is a failed attempt at being cool. Player one, pick one. Uh-oh, press futz mitts grime board.
Once again, it's time for a Tinkerman Test Run!
Here's your gibberish category. Sensitive elves. Opening value for this gibberish question is 10,000 beans. Now you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'll be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. Hey, now tell me, with what exciting sports play does this rhyme? Do not be fooled by the punctuation. Implied remark, gnome done. All right, maybe this will help. It happens in baseball, and it's not watching your friends get drunk. It's when a batter runs around the bases. Player one, typey type. Yeah! Nice job, Speedy. Player
9 plus 8, 10 plus 7.
Here's your category. Life is like a box of gumps. It's gonna be worth $4,000. On your marks, get set. Here's the question. Forrest Gump is in the last mile of a marathon when he pulls out a box of chocolates and starts eating them. What happens as a result? He gets a red flag, he gets disqualified, he must stop to chew, or he gets a 2-minute penalty. Player two, it's all yours. No, but for Forrest, that's probably a good idea. This here is good gum. Oh, my head. Janai. Player one, the ball's in your court. What do you want to do with it? And let's see the correct answer. Poor Forrest gets disqualified, because in a marathon, you can only eat approved refreshments at official refreshment stations. I say we go ahead and let him have the chocolates on the one condition that we never, ever have to hear about those chocolates again. What do you say, player two? How about it?
18.
And this category is stupid ways to protect the environment. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Imagine the commissioners of the 4 major sports decide they need to show more concern for wildlife. If the commissioners offer season tickets to all animals represented by their team's animal mascots, which of these creatures will be admitted to both NFL and NHL games? The Carolina Panthers are in the NFL and the Florida Panthers are in the NHL. Yeah! I don't think Panthers are really big sports fans, though. They only seem to show up on fanny pack night. Player one, choose a category.
19 here! Get your ice cold 19!
This one's gonna be Bole. And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. You know Calvin and Hobbes, that little comic strip kid and his imaginary tiger who always getting picked on by that school bully Mo? If Calvin and Hobbes decided to teach that bully Mo a lesson by dropping him into the middle of a real bully, which one of these would Mo experience? Being dunked and held under in water polo, being whacked with sticks in field hockey, being slapped with a paddle in table tennis, or being smacked with a mallet in croquet? What, nobody wants it? Player one, you're pretty far out in the lead. Hold on. Hey, audience, you think player one should go for it or what?
Don't be a whip!
Player one, hit it. In field hockey, a face-off is called a bully. Yeah! And a guy that talks to stuffed tigers as if they're real is called a nutso. Player one, pick one.
20!
Here's the category. Is that a pool cue or are you just happy to see me? You get this toughie and I'll give you $6,000. All right, pay attention. Here comes the question. If Pocket Billiards champion... Whoa, gotta answer it, player one. In Pocket Billiards, the number 2 ball is the color blue. Yeah! And maybe it's just me, but blue balls and pocket pool just seem to naturally go together. Oopsie, player 2, tough luck. Player 1, it's your choice. What looks good to you?
It's the Jackaroony Attackaroony. Buzz in when 2 words match and I'll give you $2,000. Buzz in when they don't match and I'll take away $2,000. And remember, it's not any old match we're looking for. Remember the clue. It's the one that fits this clue. Yes, we do allow minors. There's your clue. Can you handle it? Let's find out.
If this were bowling, you'd be close to a 300 game. Yeah, but remember, if you bowl that well, I mean, somewhere along the way you were just a turkey. And what's more...
You don't know Jack!
Okay, great show. Cue commercials. Thank you. Cookie, what's going on with the contestants?
Yeah, I'm all over it. Listen, players, if you want to play another game, you just gotta clue me into that, okay?
A tough night of armchair quarterbacking, and let's face it, you're a little backed up. Reach for a power-packed super protein dino bar. Power-packed with beef, tuna, riboflavin, oat bran, raisins, corn, grapes, coffee, and wheat chaff, the super protein dino bar has enough fiber to clear out the Alaska pipeline. One bite and you'll feel the power of a raging river coursing through your digestive tract.
I am a little backed up, dear.
Here, honey, try a super protein dino bar.
I don't know if this is gonna work. Open the door! I gotta get in!
The Super Protein Dino Bar comes in mocha, wild berry, burlap, steel wool, and new Crappuccino!